Hi there everyone, my name is Ben and I'm a big Arsenal fan, have been for years, since I was a kid. I just want to talk about the current state of the club, give you my thoughts and like to hear your thoughts as well. Now we've just been drawn against Barcelona in the Champions League. I think like everyone I don't think we've got a chance. We were destroyed last year. At home it was 2-2. But away we lost 4-1. Messi scored all 4 goals, and unless they have like a whole bunch of injuries, then I don't think we've got a chance. Just talk generally about this season, and this season I think is a symptom of the past few seasons. It's also why I don't believe we'll win anything again this year. I guess we've got a good chance in the Carling Cup, but it's the Carling Cup. Who really cares? The main thing is the league, the Champions League. So let's speak about the main reason why I don't think we'll win anything, and that is because of our defence. Thinking just about all sports, defence is equally as important as attack, and unfortunately we don't have a good defence at all. Our main centre half is Thomas Vermaelen. He's our best one. But he's out injured at the moment. He's been out injured most of the season, and he's got the type of injury where we don't know when he'll be back. So at the moment we've got Koscielny and Schillaci, 2 summer signings in defence there, and I don't think they're good enough. I think Koscielny, he was playing in the French 2nd division only 2 years ago. I think we can see why, and a lot of money was spent on him. I know players need time to settle in, maybe even a whole season sometimes before you see the best of them. But he has been continually exposed, especially by fast players who just get past him, and also his lack of physical strength has been exposed. So those 2 there in defence. Giroud has come in sometimes. I think he's better option than Koscielny, but he's still not world class. Another thing is Gaël Clichy at left back. I mean, when he first came onto the scene he looked amazing. He looked like we didn't need Ashley Cole, but he seems to have regressed. I don't know if it's a mental thing. He's received a lot of criticism, but he just doesn't seem the same player anymore. Bacary Sagna I think is good. I'll keep, Bacary Sagna. Another problem is the goalkeeper. Almunia was never good enough, and he was in goal for far too long. Fabianski has improved after making a string of errors, but I'm far from convinced about him. Just because someone has a few good games, you need to be judged over the course of a season at least, and I'm not convinced. And we've got this other Polish goalkeeper, Szczęsny, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name correctly. He has looked good, but he's only 20 years of age. If they're young enough, if they're good enough, age doesn't really matter, so they should play. So at the moment I would go with him, and see what he comes up with. In the midfield, Alex Song is up and down. Sometimes he looks amazing, and other times he gets exposed defensively. We do have good midfield. I mean, everyone knows Cesc Fabregas is one of the best in the world, so he's had injury problems himself, and I don't think he'll be there next season. No way. Up front, Robin van Persie is world class, but he's always injured. Every season, we know. And they're not just small injuries. I mean, he's usually out for months and months and months. So you almost have to discount him. And you've got Chamakh up there who is overworked, and like against Man United, he found it very difficult to play on his own. I knew as soon as I saw the team sheet and the formation, I knew we wouldn't win that game. Not playing 1-up against defenders like Vidic and Ferdinand. But Chamakh is a fine player, and it's been an excellent addition. What I cannot understand for the life of me is why Theo Walcott is continuously left on the bench. He should either be playing on the right hand side, where Wenger seems to love him, or he should play through the middle. I believe he should play through the middle. He's improved enough. His finishing has improved. I think he's looked very good this season. I know he's been injured as well, but he's looked good, when he's been available. And he's so fast, he scares the shit out of defenders. So I just don't understand why he's being dismissed at the moment. I really can't understand it. I know I'm being negative, but a few positives are Jack Wilshere has come on this season, leaps and bounds, and he looks tremendous. Aaron Ramsey will be back soon. I think very highly of him, although he's got a lot to get over after this terrible injury. I know he's on loan at the moment, I think at Nottingham Forest, so hopefully he's getting some games in there. But we are simply not defensively orientated enough, defensively good enough to win something like the Premiership or the Champions League. It's astonishing that we're still in second position and only 2 points behind Man United. That is astonishing. It's a reflection of the Premier League in general, which I believe the quality has decreased slightly this year. If we're not careful, we've already lost 5 games before Christmas. If we're not careful, Tottenham and Man City will overtake us, and we'll have great difficulty in, getting the Champions League spots this year. Tottenham have improved tremendously as well, but they, like us, are defensively, inadequate at times, quite frankly. Chelsea, I believe, are just going through a bad patch. They've had some internal problems. I still think they have the players, the squad, to win the league. Well, at the moment, Man United look like favourites. A lot of people are calling for Wenger's head. I don't believe that should happen at the moment, but it should be a situation re-evaluated at the end of the season, because his whole youth policy, which he started a few years ago, just hasn't worked out. It hasn't developed into what he thought. And I know going into the transfer market and spending willy-nilly is not the answer necessarily, but improvements have to be made. So let me know what you think. I'll be interested to hear fans of Arsenal give their thoughts, and fans of other clubs, what you make of Arsenal. Alright, I'm out of here. Laters.